What you guys got?
We'll start with Edgar. Edgar? We'll start with Mark.
Again, two questions. Who's your quarterback moving forward, and how do you explain that run defense?
Yeah, those are two really good questions. We're going to look at that. Obviously, going into a bye week, we're going to evaluate a lot of things. I thought, you saw some good things from both quarterbacks today. Saw some mistakes from both quarterbacks today. And so we'll evaluate that of how that's going to play out moving forward. I can jump up and down on the table on some really good things they did, and some jump up and down on the table some terrible mistakes that we made. So we'll evaluate that part of it. Defensively, same deal. We got to go back, watch film. We'll evaluate. We've been played some solid defense at times this year, and obviously didn't in the second half of the game today.
You feel like they were motivated on defense? Or did they look like they wanted to be there?
Yeah, I thought our attitude was great. I thought we were into the game. Our guys were sitting out there. We had opportunities to make plays. Dug ourselves into some holes during the course of the game that you can't do, obviously, when you're playing good teams. And we weren't able to. We dug too big a hole, I think, to get out of there at the end.
Thomas Goldkamp.
Yeah, Dan, are you surprised by the sheer number of different things that are kind of going on for you guys to lose games? I mean, 2 weeks ago at Kentucky, it's false starts. This week, it's the defense not being able to stop the run.
Yeah, we'll evaluate all that stuff, after the course of the game. It's always much easier if there's one thing that you put your finger on, and say, okay, hey, this is the one thing that was the issue, and let's go fix that one thing. We'll evaluate a lot. We got a bye week coming up. We'll evaluate a lot of different things because it does. It seems there's I don't. You guys have the stats. I don't have the stats. We fix up some things, and then some other things kind of come and bite us. So, but you give them credit. They came out. I do. The one stat to me stands out a lot is we're -4 turnover ratio. 3 turnovers lead to 21 points. You flip that around. If we're +4 turnover ratio, it leads to 21 points for us, and none for them. I think that's a big part of it. So it's all little different things. And, we didn't stop the run and make the stops we needed to in the second half. When we started to gain momentum, every time we'd get that, we kind of fixed to get ourselves out of the hole. We kind of, couldn't get the stop to get over the hump.
Zach Hubert.
How does today's defense change your perspective on Todd Grant at all?
Nothing changes my perspective on anything. We're always evaluating things throughout the course of the season in everything that we do. It's a long season. We're in the middle point of the season here, going into our bye week. And, like I said, I'll evaluate what we did well, what we did poorly. We'll go look at the film and see how we can improve it, for 2 weeks from now.
Cassidy.
Hey, Dan, you talked about in the past, AR-15 or Anthony was sort of held back just while he was still learning the offense.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like he showed you his ability to handle more of the playbook today?
Well, I think it's the execution of it. And some things he missed. I thought he did a really good job. He was in there. He got hot. And so we kind of stuck with him because, he was kind of hot, and I think we had some momentum offensively. He goes down, and you just see, the maturity of Emory. I don't think anybody, can understand how big a play that was Emory made in the game. For a quarterback, in that situation, to come up and make that play that he made is that was probably the play of the game for us offensively. The ability to come in and do that, I thought was pretty special. So. But I think, hey, it's good building for Anthony. Anthony had some confidence early, kind of got, a little taste of reality, had to build up some calluses there over the last couple of weeks, and I think this will continue to build his confidence moving forward.
And then Trent Whittemore, we saw him in street clothes the second half.
Yeah.
What was the injury there?
I'll know more tomorrow with our training staff.
Edgar?
I mean, Dan, with all due respect, what am I missing here about Anthony Richardson? I really mean that respectfully,
Yeah.
because I'm sitting here watching this kid putting on a show.
He did some. I don't know the stats in front of me. I thought he did some really good things. Like you see, he had the ability to extend some plays, made some good throws, got hot today. I did a really good job. So we'll see that. I mean.
We've been waiting to see him healthy again because we've been asking about him constantly. I know it gets a little much, but.
Yeah, I think he was healthy.
He's a transcendent player potentially, doesn't he? I mean, are we wrong?
Well, we'll see.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just watching this guy putting on a show on this every time he goes out.
I love everybody labeling people. I mean, he's a young quarterback that's learning and developing. That's a good label for him.
Okay. And then the run defense, I mean, it seemed that they just ran the same play.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know.
They were doing a couple different things. They were in a couple different schemes. They're running some insert. They're running some counter, running some one-back power. But we got to evaluate that. We got to get better. We got to get better up front. We'll look at the scheme part. We got to look at the personnel. And get better.
Don't mean to label Anthony. He's just pretty amazing.
Yeah, he's a young player. I thought he did some really good things today. He did some really good things in the second half. Second half of the game, he did some really good things, for sure.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.
Nate Delatorre?
Hey, Dan. You guys talk about the Gator standard. You're 2-6 in your last 8 games against Power 5 teams. What do you need to do to get back to that standard that you're talking about?
Yeah, we got to play better. We'll evaluate it all. We got to coach better, play better. Look at our personnel, make sure we're putting guys in the right position to make plays and get better.
And then how much do you need, I guess, a bye week to do that evaluation and get 2 weeks off before going out there again?
Yeah, I don't know that a bye week. I'll tell you in 2 weeks whether a bye week was good or bad.
Pat Dooley?
Hey, Dan, was this the game where you finally really kind of saw what not having Ventrell Miller meant to this defense?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Guys, he's been out for a while right now. You got some guys banged up there in the secondary. You're with some guys out, but I mean, I know his leadership sure would be beneficial in there in the middle. Lose your team captain, that's always a tough deal, and tough person, not just as a talented player, but the leadership that he brings to the team is always tough to replace when you're not around.
Matt Baker?
You asked you about the run defense a couple of times already, and you said you'll evaluate it. But just based on what you saw, was that guys not being in the right place, not making plays? What are kind of the things that you pinpoint?
Yeah, we'll watch the film on that. We'll watch the film and dissect what the issues were on each play.
Back to Edgar?
Yeah, one more, Dan, please. The season Damian Pierce is having, and just the versatility, he has 10 touchdowns now. And also the emergence of some other playmakers, Shorter, great play, Gamble, just that whole offensive pieces, I guess.
Yeah, I think those guys, really coming along. I think, Damian's a guy that kind of has that nose for the end zone, especially you get down there in the red zone. I think he's done a really good job of, the physicality, ability to finish runs, and then he's made some plays where he scored from further out. So I think that's always a huge plus. And I think you see it is opportunities for guys. We lost a lot of production last year, off of last year's roster, and you look for guys to step up, and you named a bunch, and there's a bunch of guys that are stepping up and making plays offensively and growing into those roles as playmakers.
Good deal. Thank you.
Thomas?
Yeah, Dan, a lot of fans are understandably frustrated. If you could speak directly to the fan base, what would you say to them?
Well, I mean, we're all frustrated. Right now we got some we're still grinding away. You know, you look at LSU. They were facing a bunch of adversity last week. They came out and played really well today. You know, created 4 turnovers on the defensive side of the ball. Able to go and run the ball. This is the SEC. You got to come bring your A game every single week. You know, and you know, I think from what I see, the majority of our fans are there. You know, we have some of the best fans in the country, the Gator Nation. The positivity they have, the support they give for the team is really amazing. I appreciate all their support and everything that they do and how they continue to back everybody in the program. They you know, all our fans, everybody, our students, everybody. I think they do an amazing job.
Cassidy?
Hey Dan, I know you said you'll evaluate. Would there be a point where you would think I have to make an in-season change on defense?
No, I don't like to jump to conclusions. It's a long season on stuff right there. You know, I like to know the facts on everything that's going on and what the issues are, what we're doing, and what we need to do to improve, and how we're going to do that.